AlecGWpodcast, also known as To the Detail, in the Noob Central versus Archon Storm matchup. They're going to be starting any minute now. And their lineups, coincidentally enough, that is not an error you see on the screen. They brought these same four classes. And it looks like, given the nature of Paladin and how good it is against the other three classes, we're expecting a double Paladin ban as well. So may the best man or the best RNG win, either or.
Yeah, we could be wrong, of course, but it makes some sense if you think about it. And they have the same lineup here, so they know the ins and outs of their matchups. They'll probably come to the same conclusion. But we'll see.
And as this matchup currently stands, we have Virade playing Cutthroat simultaneously. He is currently up 1-0. And Hertz Donut has already swept Silverwave. So the noobs, they're not only going to need Alec to take a win here, they're going to need a pretty convincing one, I would argue. So the pressure is on the top slot. And he is facing a tough challenge, going up against the season Kappa MVP ClarkKent himself, fresh off his first Legend appearance, I might add.
Yeah, not too shabby. Yeah, I don't think you can ever ask someone to go and get a 3-0, but a 3-1 would certainly be helpful. Just would have a win at the bare minimum, but hopefully a convincing one. To take down Archon Storm, it just kind of goes with the territory.
You need to win, and you need to win a lot.
You do.
What?
Yeah. Because so far they're starting out pretty strong out the gate, which is not the case for the other 1 versus 4 seed playoff match, which is going to be decided entirely on the match between Adam and our savior and master Jedi Ninja. They're still hanging out. All right, he just went offline. Okay.
Uh-oh. We might have some problems here. I wonder if he had to reset his client, or
don't know.
See, he's not in BattleNet either. Interesting.
All right, we'll find him one way or another. Not expected. When you hear "We are ready," and then someone mysteriously vanishes. Brunson's not happy with the stream title.
Oh, what's the stream title?
Salty Saturday, it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to log in and change it. Sorry, Brunson.
Whoops.
Well, while we wait, we'll play some
Jeopardy
music for you guys.
Jeopardy music. Oh god. Brunson's being brutal in the chat. Alright, we're getting there one way or another. I don't hear the Jeopardy. You're still.
No, it's coming through mine though.
Alright, it'll go through. Streaming everything. Super Sam preparing the Battlefront. I don't know if there's any other games going on right now. I'm friends with most people, so I think I'd know, but I don't necessarily know. I mean, what else is there left to be played? D. Lyman's got to play at some point. He disappeared.
I guess we can jump into the Super Saiyan match if his opponent's okay with it. Who's he playing?
Katoda. just casually jump in there.
He's playing Katoda?
For a little while, yeah.
Katoda is away.
Oh.
I don't know what planet we're living on right
Well, that's
now.
weird, because Super Sam says that he's doing Battle with a Friend. Alec just came back online. He's in the process of doing so.
We will take off the Jeopardy music.
Alright. Back, woo. Brunson, he linked that GIF again in the chat. Brunson, we saw that GIF. I said GIF. Oh my god. What's wrong with me? Boom Boom Hall, please report your result. Oh man. And Silver Wave, report your result. I'm just looking at the page here. I'm getting upset now. I need to leave. Okay.
The stream is live, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Or I mean, delay's catching up.
Okay.
Yeah. Delay should be catching him. Okay, preparing to battle a friend. Good. They're going.
Just making sure I'm streaming. Okay. They are
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the settings didn't change from earlier, so. Alright, double Paladin Band. We did it.
We did it, Reddit.
We did it. Alec doesn't have Spectate.
No, he does not.
Alright, Uther won. Alright, good. So hopefully we can see what Alec is up to. So what do you... So this kind of went as planned. What do you do from this point? You've got Shaman, Warlock, and Druid. I see all these classes, and it seems very volatile to me. Like... What?
I think Shaman is the only class where you know what your deck... Like, you could play Aggro Druid, and you could play any kind of Warlock.
Yeah.
So I think Shaman is your best bet, just because you're not penalizing yourself if you lose.
Yeah, I like Shaman okay as a class in general versus most Druids. I mean, you might not be running the Hex that you normally rely on so much, but if you can just run them down with your aggression, then that does the job.
Clark does go to the Shaman.
Yeah, I like the Shaman opener.
Alec brings out Druid, which generally struggles, I find, in this matchup.
Yeah.
He's got a nice opener, though. Viridae is now 1-1. Oh, boy.
1-1. The plot thickens. So if you're Clark Kent, on the coin, it's worth considering keeping the Rock Biter as an answer to Darnassus.
Definitely.
You'd like to find a lot more, for sure. Tunnel Trog is pretty huge. Totem Golem is extremely annoying. Yeah, he keeps the Rock Biter. Alright, so it is very much aggro, though. We know this now. Which is expected, although...
Interesting that Alec kept everything here. Oh!
The top deck, yeah, he had a curve.
Luckily, he
I guess
does
it's
have
reasonable.
Wrath here.
Yeah.
Because Coin Feral Spirit is nasty.
I don't know so much about keeping the swipe, but I could see the other two keeps.
If you're Clark, I think you coin out the Horse Rider over the Feral Spirits here.
Well, yeah, if you coin out the Feral Spirits, you're only leaving yourself with a 1-mana play next turn, which, I mean, Abusive Sergeant's damage, and Rockbiter might find a target, but nothing's certain. So.
And Druid just, for 3 mana, they can't answer a 2-1 Divine Shield.
Nope.
So if you know you're getting 4 damage out of that card, I think it's done its job.
Yeah, definitely. But
he does go with the spirits, though.
Yeah, getting these bodies out ASAP. They're probably going to do some work. What's Druid going to do, I suppose? Shade can trade.
Yeah, Shade eats one for free, which is really good.
Yeah. Clark's got a knife jug to look forward to, but for right now, I guess you use an Abusive Sergeant, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He's safe. Outside of Swipe, which there is, and...
Swipe full clear.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down. This is probably the best you're ever going to get outside of maybe some Leopard shenanigans.
Clark finds Ancestral Knowledge, which is good, but he's not going to have time to play it for a little bit yet.
Yeah, eventually. So, for Clark Kent, the Earthshock, you know there will be taunts eventually, but to go for the juggler, the 50-50 juggle, or to use the Horse Rider, this Shade should die, right?
I think so. This is a really awkward turn. This is the kind of turn the Shaman never wants to have.
No. I don't think... You don't want to part ways with the Rockbiter either.
No, because at this point, with no burn in your hand, you're going to need that with Doomhammer to close the games at some point.
Yeah, either with Doomhammer or alongside a minion to get through, say, a Druid of the Claw at some point. Since you're going to part ways with this Earthshock, I'm thinking.
Yeah, he's going to go with the Horse Rider. It's the safe play. Oh, he's going to go face. And Rockbiter the Shade.
Okay, he values the Earthshock card. That's fine.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, it's tough. Like you only run the one Earth Shock, supposedly. So
We see
I
the
guess you.
combo in hand.
Yeah. Yeah. So no spells this turn. Juggler's fine. You don't expect him to do too much with the Feral Spirits down. In fact, some decks are using Whirling Zap-O-Matic now.
Yeah, they are.
I saw Gara playing that earlier today, and he is the best shaman. So
What to do?
Put this apple on your head.
gotta listen to what he's got to say.
This totem, not a good totem.
No, I think any totem would have been better.
I think you have to consider Force of Nature here if you're Alec. You don't really have anything else to do.
Yeah, not a terribly. I mean, obviously it's useful for closing out the game, but the hand is so awkward that I think you're fine with this, and maybe not. Yeah, I don't mind not.
5 damage is good.
Yeah.
Oh, Leper Gnome. Not exactly what you wanted.
I think Clark could look
He's
to
gonna
improve the
have to
quality
draw.
of his hand. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of nice. You might draw yourself into a lava shock or something to make it a little bit better. Wonder if you crackle the Loatheb. I mean, Alec's pretty low. Depending on what Clark draws, he might be able to make the
Yeah.
decision better.
You got the Lava Shock and a Totem Golem.
Hmm. Yeah, so not a really burn-heavy hand.
He does
saw
get the kill.
He saw Swipe, so Totem Golem feels pretty good.
That Lava Shock is definitely getting value.
Yeah.
Oh. Now, if you're to the detail, charging this Druid of the Claw is perfectly fine because Shaman struggles so hard to do 1 damage.
I've got the beast.
But
Yeah.
he is just going to load up the board.
Yeah, he knows Big Game Hunter is useless in the matchup, and
And he
if Big Game
also-
Hunter gets a trade, then
Oh, that abusive is so good right now.
I mean, yeah. So about the lava shock, I mean, you're clearing up the crystals, but you can't really do much with them.
No, I think you're better off just playing. Oh, I would have liked Leper Gnome to come down.
Probably.
Because you have to use this totem to kill the Big Game Hunter.
I think so. You can't let Big Game kill Totem Golem. Yeah, ClarkKent presses the hero power. Do you think he was trying to roll a spell power or something?
I don't know. Oh, if he doesn't trade, he's dead. He's dead.
Oh yeah,
Druid of the Claw Savage Roar is lethal.
charges. That's 6, 6, 12 plus 5.
Exact, I believe.
Oh wait, isn't that 19?
7,
Wait.
11. Oh,
6.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
So with the innervate, he's 1 off actually.
Mm-hmm.
So he can look forward to this in a future turn, or maybe even taunting, because I don't know. It's hard. Like you
Definitely tough.
can see the win coming, but you might fear for your life.
Yeah.
But
I think he'll trade into the Leper Gnome.
yeah, but
Now he trades into the 1/1.
that's kind of nice because you're lowering the chances for spell power to happen, and the shade's revealed, so that's
another
damage getting
crackle.
pushed. Yeah, So, Lava Shock and Abusive Sergeant are enough, but you'd be sacrificing your minions. That's a dead Shade if he wants, and probably a dead Druid of the Claw. If he wants to part ways with these spells and keep Leper Gnome alive. Because ClarkKent knows next turn is turn 9. He saw the Force of Nature get used, but Science leaning the taunt actually makes sense. If you want to kill Shade, Lava Shock's doing it better.
The question is how he will finish the game if he burns. Oh, wow.
Oh, is he crackling face? Oh yeah. It's what you have to do in this with this deck. He's even worried about using the Lava Shock.
He does kill the Shade.
Because he
Keep
might
you
have
the
thought that
groove.
that also should go face.
I think you have to silence this Leopardome.
Silence the Leper Gnome.
Trade into the 2/1 with your 4/4.
Definitely hero power. And man, the wild growth might be helpful next turn, but
And
for
the
now,
Shaman isn't going to top deck 8 burst damage. Especially after
is
already seeing Ancestral Knowledge.
is playing the Savage Roar here doing you any favors? Probably not.
No. You're going to need to use that to end the game.
Yeah, yeah. You want Keeper to be pushing that damage too. I mean, he's seen a lot come from the Shaman. It's funny that Clark Kent's run out of steam so fast because he even drew an Ancestral Knowledge, but he just ran out.
I must safeguard
The games where you don't draw Doomhammer feel very bad. He's gonna leave the Leper Gnome alive.
He's dead to Lava Burst.
If Leper Gnome doesn't die, it doesn't even... It represents 2 damage anyway, if Alec can win next turn.
I really like silencing it to save the damage. That's not quite doing it.
Needs a Taunt Totem's doing him a few favors.
Yeah,
here.
Taunt Totem would seal the game. Theoretically.
Unless, yeah, like Alec needs something good off this wild growth cycle. Or just a top deck like combo or...
Yeah.
what to do.
I don't know. You know, just druid things.
Just druid things.
Druid things. Is there any merit to clearing one of these off? I don't think so. I think face is the place, but
And he gets the Taunt Totem!
yeah. With the taunt, you're much more comfortable just going full face because I don't know, it's scary for Clark. Like Alec has cards in hand, but Clark doesn't know that they're
There is little time.
kind of useless. But I guess Clark has the reputation of rope coach, so he likes to rope.
He does like his rope.
If he trades, I think he's helping himself out against, say, a double Savage Roar. Something like that. Oh, I hope he didn't miss an attack.
No, he didn't.
Oh, whew. So he still
but now
needs
he
some...
needs damage.
He needs damage, and another wild.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so for Alec, you're really happy if you pick up an Ancient of Lore, another Taunt,
Swipe?
don't know about that. Or wait.
Swipe would have won the game if Clark did not trade, I believe.
Wait, Swipe... No, yeah, right. Because he had Swipe, Innervate, and Savage Roar. Yeah, I think so. Because
Yeah, he would have.
Keeper would have done 2 extra damage, and I think Alec is 1 off lethal.
He is.
At the
Right,
moment?
right now he can do... Yes.
Oh man, that trade was not an easy decision for Clark Kent, but it pays off. Might even be the game.
Double Savage Roar!
Wow. Oh wait,
That's lethal. He just has to go.
wait. Double Savage Roar. The Druid of the... No, he had to get through the Taunt Totem. Druid of the Claw would have pushed 8. Or did he
Yeah,
have...
if he had swiped face, he had lethal.
Oh, Swipe Face. Swipe Face, but at that point,
He uses his face to hit the taunt, and then the Druid of the Claw would have
think
the
he-
attack.
he could have only innervated himself to 4 or 5 mana?
Oh, man, my math is awful. Either way, he's gonna win, so...
Yep.
He survives, just barely.
This was really, really down to the wire. Wow.
Whew,
I think both players played it really well.
I do too.
I mean, wow. I think if there was anything that could have made this game go a little bit better, it may have been the ordering of the feral spirits that got played. But yeah, I don't know. That was a funny match. It's a huge, huge win for Alec. Well, what now? Suddenly, Clark Kent's odds of encountering the Shaman Mirror have gone up. He
Viridae
doesn't.
lost 3-1.
Wow,
This
that turned
just
around.
in.
That turned around quick. That turned around quick. It seemed like it was 1-1 just a few minutes ago, but these things go fast. Wow. So I think if Alec can beat Clark Kent here, this is suddenly a much different series.
It really is.
Compared to the
this match just became huge.
3-0 precedent that Hurts Donuts on. Yeah, if Noob Central wins 2 games, suddenly Archon Storm's on the back foot, and they're gonna need their rogue wielding D linemen to get a big win, maybe.
And that
Or
sweep from
Nubasaurus.
Hurts becomes even more valuable.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but Clark Kent, he's not out of this. I mean, Druid just beat Shaman. He could maybe even do the same himself. I would not want to be in the Druid shoes, but Verde is offline. Feels bad, man.
Wow. Alec
All
is
right.
definitely in the driver's seat here.
Queuing up for another. Yeah. The Druid wins in any series always feels so strong to me.
Yeah.
Druid's just that type of class. He
Now
sticks
he
with the
queues up Warlock. I'm assuming.
Few-
Oh, he's going Zulok.
For doom.
Ooh. He wants to beat up on Druid.
He does. I can't blame him.
Nah.
The issue with this is that Handlock is so strong against Zulok.
Yes.
And we know
Yeah,
Clark
I
likes
mean,
his Handlock.
Yeah, he's locked into Zoo here, and if he doesn't get the win, he's a little vulnerable in that way.
Yeah. For that reason, I think I would have preferred him to just bring the Shaman.
But what do you think of the Zoo versus aggro Shaman? I've had a little trouble versus Zoo on ladder.
It all comes down
Here and there.
to Defender of Argus.
Yep, it's always Defender of Argus.
And
If I ever
he
get
can
if
see
I
both
ever
defenders, I don't think he can lose.
Yeah, if I can, oh, he keeps the Doomhammer. Not bad, really. Like you're happy with Leopardom, and you
He's gonna
really
need
should
it.
draw into other good things. I think that last game he felt like he was needing the Doomhammer really badly, and he found it just a little late, I think. So he opts to keep it here.
I actually don't mind a Knife Juggler here.
Yeah, he doesn't know what type of Warlock this is, but he's picked up removal in the Lightning Bolt, so if something were to come out to threaten the Knife Juggler, he could change the game plan a little bit.
Oh, there's one defender.
Yeah.
And now Alec can play this Haunted Creeper is so strong now.
With the Knife Juggler to follow. Although Peddler is sticking to the curve, so. And getting more bodies out there for Argus, but. Thankfully, Doomhammer always helps get through Argus. You don't mind bashing through a few minions. They're normally pretty weak, but Overload might complicate things.
So, if he wants to juggle, his best bet is to trade into the Knife Juggler. Correct?
Yes.
I always do that wrong.
Yes, because at that point it gives you
You have
If
a
you-
two-thirds
if you
chance
break-
to kill something.
if you break into the Leopardome, you have a 1 in 4. But if you, okay, he's going for it.
He gets the Juggler, and he gets the Leopard Gnome. Oh my lord!
Wow, that is huge. But
Oh, Rockbiter.
I mean, yeah, it feels bad for Clark Kent because you can kill the Juggler with Lightning Bolt if you want, but Juggler's not safe. You would only be playing him just to die.
Yeah, I don't
Which
think he
is
wants
horrible.
to Lightning Bolt. I think he wants to coin Doomhammer. So if he's
Oh,
gonna do
I
anything,
see.
I think he would. Oh, but then he'd have to coin. Another really awkward turn. Super Saiyan has also lost 3-1 in his matchup. So the
Okay.
Angry Chicken fan club is eliminated.
Yes. Yes.
Zenergy moves on. They join Team Rank 5 as the second team to reach the Final Four.
Yeah. Red Conference looking pretty. Oh, Lightning Bolt.
Ace.
Oh, and Lava Shock. Okay. Now he can coin the Doom Hammer out. I mean, yeah, Clark Kent, he has announced his intentions here.
Now, this Dark Iron Dwarf with a Defender of Argus is a huge problem.
Yeah.
And that was the single worst draw for Clark.
Second Doom Hammer. There will never be time to get through all of these. Wow. I mean, if the Dark Iron Dwarf gets taunted up, a Rock Fighter buff will clear. That's not ideal, but
If you're to the detail, can you afford to play a Peddler here first? I guess not.
I don't think so. Yeah, Argus ASAP. The Dark Iron Dwarf is huge.
Oh, Tunnel Trog with no overload.
That feels bad. Yeah, like the Rockbiter to clear.
The Rockbiter does no damage to the face here.
No, it's really what he wanted. He told him with the Lightning Bolt. He got that Lava Shock value by clearing that overload. Oh man. I almost wonder if he regrets using that Lightning Bolt. If he had it here, it'd be kind of nice. Not great, but ugh. Yeah, things have lined up for Alec really well.
And there's really no other play he can make.
Yeah. And then I guess you play the juggler. And Argus will probably kill it. Or we see the implosions. They need a target, and juggler's great. Yeah, feels really bad for Clark Kent.
Put this apple on your head.
Oh, he's just gonna kill the spider.
Oh, he did hit the juggler.
Oh, wow. Should have killed the taunt first, but it's okay.
Oh, but here comes Implosion.
That's okay. Yeah, do you implode the Trog?
No,
I mean, you
kill
can
the juggler.
you can just kill the Trog.
I don't know how you can die. Of course he rolls a solid 4.
Wow. I mean, it's really worth considering.
Yeah, just silence the Trog.
Yeah,
now you're not
either
even afraid
killing
of it.
or silence. Yeah, there's nothing good to silence in this deck anyway, except maybe a Feral Spirit. But he won't need to. He has all the damage he
And
needs.
Clark is dead.
Yep.
Wow. Dark Iron Dwarf.
Yeah. He found his way back into these zoo decks. Dark Iron Dwarf in 2016. Yeah, there's really no way out. Like, some of these Shaman decks are really weird and they'll run Elemental Destruction, but this is not one of them. Is the taunt helping? Yeah, I guess so. No.
No.
Well,
Implosion
he can
kills it.
he can kill an imp. Yeah, the implosion will take care of it. Oh yeah, Owl, of course. Yeah, actually he's dead to board. He can't save himself. But he did the best he could. Yeah, he realizes he's dead. Wow. Man, the aggro shaman is struggling.
And we might see a mirror for the game right here.
Oh my god. He won't queue up shaman. He'll play. He must have a version of Warlock somewhere that, like, Reno can do okay. It really depends though. Oh man. The shaman's just struggling. Wow. Versus matchups that are pretty reasonable. But yeah, like you said, the Argus. He even put down the Dark Iron Dwarf preemptively. I liked that a lot.
I would assume Clark is playing a... Oh, he's playing his own zoo. Or, it's probably a Reno deck. Yeah, this is a Reno deck.
Ooh. Gotta like this hand.
Yeah, this is about as good as it gets. But, Alec has a pretty good hand of his own.
Oh, yeah, after post-mulligan. Wasn't looking so great before, but wow. Yeah, you can't ask for too much better. I guess you probably keep the Sun Fury. It's good enough. You just want all the cheap things, I think.
Yep, Sun Fury can test the board.
Yeah, versus the types
Oh,
of
and he even
minions.
gets a Shredder.
That's perfect. Maybe he'll even find something really sweet off Peddler. No, no.
Oh, to the detail
Okay.
finds Feral Spirit though, which is huge.
So this is looking to be maybe that Trump Demon Reno lock.
It's a fun deck.
Yeah, I tried a little bit. It didn't really work out for me. Oh, the Abusive's really good.
Get in there and fight!
Do you trade with it? No, you can't, can you?
Well,
You might.
I wouldn't
think
blame
it's
him.
okay to. Yeah.
You're protecting these other minions before the AoE comes, but the problem is the Feral Spirits will be so tempting, but you'll just be completely in on against Hellfire.
Mortal Coil? He found the Mortal Coil.
You think he'll coin it out?
Yeah.
You
You
got
have
it. You
to.
got it. Yeah. Definitely.
Right. You have to.
Probably taking out
The Trog.
the Trog, yeah. The Trog can grow. Well, the Trog, I don't know.
I think
don't
if
know,
you play this matchup enough, you know that Trog is like the one card that can kill you before you get to Reno.
Yeah, it's true. I've had some Trogs do ridiculous
Yeah,
work.
here it is.
Job's done.
Yeah. Wow. Such a fast start.
So
I don't think-
now the spirits
Yeah.
are good. I don't think you trade after playing the spirits though.
Oh yeah, the spirits are great because you saw the coin was used. Hellfire's not a threat for a little while here.
Oh, but Demon Wrath is. That's a great pickup.
Alright. That's perfect because Sun Fury was really doing nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. A Feral Spirit was going to trade with that puny
Oh, he
taunt.
almost played Demon Wrath first. That would have been
Oh
ugly.
god. That would have been terrible. Alright. Just a Feral Spirit remains. 24 is not the worst. And
So, ooh, Lava Shock Juggler gets the job done. Or just
On
Juggler.
your head.
it's going to save the Lava Shock.
Now, if
I
this
could-
is the Trump deck, oh, I don't think it is. It has Earthen Ring in it. Because the
Yeah,
Trump
maybe
deck
it's just
requires you to draw a Void Caller before you can even activate your Reno. And we haven't seen one yet,
Yeah,
so that could be a
that's right.
problem.
Yeah, I think,
Put this apple
yeah,
on your head.
playing the Shredder on curve was definitely... Oh, you think... Well, if he was going to trade, then he doesn't trade. He wants all the juggles.
Oh, yeah. Can't blame him.
So now, Demon Wrath down, ClarkKent's hurting for a second AoE.
Yeah, if Doomhammer is drawn, this game could be ended pretty quickly.
Well, this isn't the worst thing in the world. You can trade the Shredder in, and then possibly taunt
Yeah.
up what comes out alongside... Imp Gang Boss looks kind of good, actually. I know you're hurting for the heal, but...
Yeah, I'd be too scared not to heal.
Yeah.
But Imp Gang Boss is definitely the better card.
Yeah, because that makes the Juggler's ability a bit of a liability, but not really.
Shields.
Yeah.
So now, you haven't seen another board clear. Oh, Flame Tongue Totem.
Wow. Wow.
He has so many juggles coming down, too.
Yeah,
those were
he really
terrible
does.
Juggles, though.
Yeah. It's fine, though. The Totem's doing a great job. And if a Juggle goes on the taunt, he can Lava Shock it. Oh, that's overkill.
Yeah, I still like Lava Shock.
Oh, yeah, you don't want... You can't trade a Juggler.
And you can't crackle it.
And you just don't need to trade at all, because you didn't see AoE.
So what gets top decked? Shadow Flame! Oh!
Perfect. Perfect.
Clark stays alive!
Just barely. Oh, man. Can't even...
Oh, he can't get rid of the Flame Tongue, though. So a charge minion.
Yeah, he can't get rid of the Flame Tongue, but
So many
he just has to accept it.
Yeah, there's no other play to make here.
He... I really don't think he can afford to tap, but maybe he
The question
should.
becomes, can he win without finding Reno? And if the answer is no, I think you have to tap.
Yeah, and the answer is, in fact, no.
Okay, so he lives to fight another day.
Yeah.
Alec does
Alec-
not top deck lethal.
Yeah, Alec has seen all the AoE.
Frail
Except
spirits are
for
so good here.
Yeah, just reload the board. I like the totem first. Because of the flame tongue positioning. Make the totem do something useful.
And that's not a Reno. And he can't tap into Reno. Is
He
this
could
it?
tap into
He could tap into Healbot.
or Belcher. That's about it. Belcher gets yeah. He needs taunt, needs heal. Belcher Healbot. Wow. Or, I mean...
He could go for the boom and hope, but we know that that is the game. Yeah, that's it. Oh.
Even the Horse Rider.
Yeah, even Horse Rider would
he didn't want to go for the top deck.
And so Alec has swept Clark.
Wow.
The MVP has been dethroned, and Archon Storm all of a sudden has their backs against the wall.
Wow. Life's not so easy when you're the one seeded playoff
wow. Team. This has been the craziest weekend.
Not only was Noob Central like they got their 20 points versus those filthy then casuals, now role players to get into the playoffs, and now they're stomping down on Archon Storm. Wow. Wow. This is why we wanted to see this stuff today. Oh my god. Whew. Oh man. People aren't even submitting their results.
The salt is heavy.
It's a salty Sunday. Oh my god. Like, you can tell, like, Cutthroat submitted the result. Verde still has to submit his result. It speaks volumes when you go to this page. Oh my god.
And so here we are at 5 p.m. on Sunday, and we still don't know who the final two teams advancing are.
Yes. We'll find out most certainly at 9 o'clock. One team. But we don't know about Noob Central versus Archon Storm. There's a lot to be figured out still.
And so we are back in, what, about an hour and 15?
About an hour for the, who's the game? It was going to be the Gideon Echo. The Gideon Echo versus Monkey Warlord? I mean, that series is decided, but it's still good to see the games.
They're playing for pride there. But
I mean,
the match afterward.
Xenergy could get the full 20 points and just assert dominance moving forward against... Well, their opponent will be the one that wins between Archon Storm and Noob Central, right? Oh my god. This is really crazy. Really crazy. Oh man. It makes me want to queue up some aggro shaman right now. Are we still
We are
live?
still live. We should probably sign off.
Good. I won't share my secrets then.
THL, we will talk to you in an hour. Jackbox will be hosting the stream. Nice. So I will be coming through my mic and not through my webcam, so I won't have this awkward volume discrepancy. And we will talk to you then. But until then, stay